Hey guys, so just finished recording my 10th anniversary Super Dragon Ball Heroes binder set opening, and we're gonna go right into the 11th binder set now, 11th anniversary set. So like I mentioned in that video, the 10th anniversary binder released in November of 2020. Their Dragon Ball Heroes anniversaries in November every year, and obviously with the 10th anniversary being in 2020, the 11th anniversary was in 2021, so this is only about 6 months old at this point, so not too bad. I did purchase this binder right when it released. I actually pre-ordered it before it came out. So I've had this in my possession for a while, waiting to open this at the right time, and now is the right time because we're getting all this Heroes stuff recorded now. The one thing to note that's different about this binder as opposed to the 10th anniversary binder is it does come with this deck case, which the 10th anniversary binder did not come with. So the Super Dragon Ball Heroes 11th anniversary card case, you can see that it is pretty well made. It looks like it's leather. I'm gonna go ahead and open this obviously at the same time. The logo for the 11th anniversary was UI Goku there. And it's interesting to note that they actually ended up going with Namek Goku again. This is the second time in a row, second year in a row, that they decided to go with Namek Goku on the anniversary binder set, because if you guys remember, the 10th anniversary binder set had sort of the picture of Namek, the image of Namek Goku after he like first transformed into Super Saiyan, of him like looking away from the camera. But this one is sort of the clash between Goku and Frieza. I think Frieza is on the back of the binder. So yeah, I mean, once I take this plastic off, we'll be able to get a better look at him, but he's there. So the Namek Goku representation is pretty strong with the anniversary stuff. I'm going to go ahead and remove the plastic from both the binder and the deck case, and we'll get into the contents here. Okay, so I went ahead and removed the plastic covering for both the binder and the deck case. We'll just quickly go over the deck case because I think it actually is pretty cool. Again, it is, I think it's leather. I mean, it feels like leather. I'm not 100% sure, but we got the logo on the front, we got this on the top, and then on the back we have just another indication that is the 11th anniversary card case. It is magnetic, so let me see if I can represent this in a way that's easy to see. The inside is padded, so it's going to be safe to put your cards in here. Obviously, you want to sleeve them up before you put them in here, but it closes via magnet without me doing much. It just automatically does that, and it stays closed. It's pretty tightly sealed there, so pretty good deck case there. This is the key visual of the anniversary. Obviously the main logo is UI Goku, but then we have the hero avatar and UI sign Goku, and then it tells us what's in the binder over on the back here. Over here, we'll just go through it anyway. So the binder itself, here's a better look at Goku on the front here. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. We got the side thing as well, just says the logo of the game, and then on the back we got Frieza. So definitely a cool design for the binder. This is obviously the You Will Die by My Hand, and then the You Fool sort of theme clash between them during the Namek fight. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual contents here. So it looks like this is also in plastic. So let me go quickly remove this. The good thing about this that I know for sure is they actually did include 30 sleeves this time. So instead of them just including barely enough to put the cards that this comes with in the sleeves, we actually have some leftovers that we can use for other cards that we pull down the line. All right, so I've gone ahead and pretty much opened everything that needs to be opened here. So here are the sleeves, a little bit different than the 10th anniversary sleeves, but the good thing is they gave us 30 of these, so we actually have some extras here. So it has the logo on the top left. The back is easy to see all the details for, so that's good. It came with 10 sheets for the binder itself, so same exact setup as we had for the 10th anniversary binder. I don't believe there's a back on these either yet, so it's 10 sheets, 9 cards per sheet, so you can hold up to 90 cards in here. And again, I believe the size of the actual binder itself is the same as a 10th anniversary binder, so if you wanted to buy more, supplementary holders in the binder for more cards, definitely have the room for that. So got a lot of space in there, but obviously the main part of the binder is going to be the actual cards here, and they've done something a bit different as compared to the 10th anniversary binder. Every single card actually has its own wrapper. Now here's the thing with this: the second you take these cards out of the wrapper, and this is true for every single Heroes card that comes in like its individual wrapper like this, the value goes way down, which makes sense. So for now, I'm gonna keep these all in the wrapper. But at some point in the future, I might take them out. But we'll start by going through each of these. I believe there's like 10 or 11 in total here. So the first one is going to be the Hero Avatar card. Again, like I talked about in the 10th anniversary opening, there's nothing special about this. It's just going to give you your Hero Avatar. Every single Hero Avatar card is the same. It's just the design on the actual card itself that's different. But I do like this. It's the UI Avatar, and then we got UI Goku, both in UI Sign. Same back. It just shows you all the different types of hero avatars and the different elements as well. So we'll put that over there. So here is sort of the theme of the 11th anniversary binder, is pretty much like the big showdowns, I guess is what I would call them. The big showdowns between heroes and antagonists throughout Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. For some reason, they decided not to include Super in here for whatever reason, but whatever. So the first one's going to be Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo. And basically what we have here is we have pairs of cards. So we have Kid Goku over here, obviously doing the attack that he does to finish off Demon King Piccolo. And then we have the counterpart, which is the Demon King Piccolo portion. It's the same image. It's just the reverse perspective, pretty much, right? So, of course, Kid Goku was this one. Then we got Demon King Piccolo over here. It's sort of, them both doing their poses during the attack. So Kid Goku, let's see. I'm not going to take too long to go through these, but this is Kid Goku. He does a ultimate Dragon Fist. He has a Kamehameha super attack. His passive is... oh, wow. Yeah, this is only a once-only passive. Looks like he restores his team's HP by 5,000 in the turn where he's set as a supporter during the prep phase. And if your HP is below 50%, this effect goes up. So it looks like he's actually mainly going to be a healing unit, which is interesting because you don't really see too many healing cards released in this game. So that's pretty cool. So that's Kid Goku. And then for Demon King Piccolo, let's see. So he has the... so for a lot of like the Demon King Piccolo super attacks, like there's not really a good translation for it. It's the let me see. It's the Cho Bakuriki Maha. Whatever that translates to. It's gonna be like super explosive demon wave, I guess is what it would translate to. He has a burst card action ability, and then for his passive, it looks like okay, so this is also a once only passive. So he permanently increases his power and guard by 3 times during the second round, at the start of the second round. And then he's able to launch his super attack, I guess not dependent on how much energy he has. So he doesn't require the 8 energy cost anymore during that second round to launch his super attack, which is actually really nice because 8 energy is a lot. So this guy's definitely an offensive unit, whereas Goku is the healing style unit. Next, we have my personal favorite fight in all of Dragon Ball, which is going to be the Goku versus Frieza. This is literally what is on the binder art on the cover. This is the Bakayaro Goku, the Angry Kamehameha Goku versus the Frieza's You Must Die by My Hand attack. I do like the art a lot. I mean, again, it's pretty crazy to me that this is literally just promotional cards. Like these are not like cards that you're going out and hunting down from the actual machines. So let's take a look at Goku here, and then let's just confirm the serial number is... What is that? It's hard to see. ABS. Yeah, it is just ABS again. Anniversary binder set, which is the same as the prior year. But it looks like this is, just Namek Goku, his portrait over there. He does the full power Kamehameha as his super attack. He has an ultimate lock-on burst card action ability. His passive is going to be at the end of a turn in which he was an attacker. If your team's HP is less than the enemy's HP, he restores the ki of all allies in your team, and you get 1 hero energy, and that applies every turn. So it looks like he's more of a supporting unit, actually, which is pretty good. I wouldn't really think of Super Saiyan Namek Goku as being a support character, but that effect does seem pretty good. Restoring ki and then giving yourself hero energy every single turn like that does actually sound pretty good. So that's Namek Goku. Here's a better look at the card right here. I do really like this style. All right, and then of course Frieza. So this is going to be full power Frieza here. Let's take a better look at the art here. So again, it's just a mirror image of what we saw with Goku. So this is ABS 10. Looks like he's doing the, what is his attack here? So this is obviously final form, full power Frieza. His super attack is the Death Final. That's what it's called, whatever that means. Looks like he's doing, let me see. Let me see here. His passive. Oh, his passive's name is literally "You Must Die by My Hand." Okay. So it looks like at the start of the third round, he greatly reduces the ki of all enemies. And then he reduces the enemy's team hero energy by 3. So on round 3, this guy just becomes really annoying to fight against. I don't know if that's going to be super good. It just becomes very annoying. But greatly reducing the ki of your whole enemy team, like that actually could be really helpful. That could end up buying you a full extra turn, actually. So that could be good. Art is really good. I like this guy. Obviously biased, but yeah. All right, next is going to be Gohan versus Cell. So here is the Gohan card art here. This is, I guess, right as he's killing Cell. And then Cell over here trying to hold that Gohan. So looks pretty good here. Let's take a look at Gohan first. So obviously this is Gohan Super Saiyan 2. There's his portrait over there. So he does the father-son Kamehameha full power. That is the name of the super attack there. So his passive is when he wins his own charge impact. So his offensive charge impact. He increases his damage dealt by 1,000 per each 5,000 power level your team has. And that happens every single time. That actually seems pretty good. So if you've built your whole team around like a bunch of power level buffers, and let's say, for example, you have 30,000 extra power level. So if your power level is 30,000 and you win this charge impact on this guy's offensive turn, he's going to be doing an extra 6,000 damage just for free, which is actually a lot. I think in most instances, in terms of like a PvP fight, you're looking at, in terms of your total HP pool, like somewhere between like 31,000 and 35,000 HP, I think is like what the normal amount is at this point. So an extra 6,000 damage just for free on top of what you're doing normally, like that's actually going to matter, I think. So that's going to be really good. This Gohan seems pretty good in terms of an offensive unit. So we'll put him over there. Let's take a look at Cell. So this should be Cell. Yes. So they call him super perfect form Cell in Heroes. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's some forms in like English games that call him that as well. So that makes sense. So his super attack is the Perfect Raid Shot. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of that name before. Perfect Raid Shot. Huh. Okay. Maybe I'll look up what that super attack looks like later, because I don't know if I've even seen that one. So his ability, at the end of the power level phase, it looks like he reduces the enemy's damage reduction abilities by 50% if all the enemy attackers have a combined power level stat of 20,000 or above. So if your enemy basically pushes forward a bunch of attackers and their combined power stat is over 20,000, they're going to have a 50% reduced effect of their damage reduction, which is actually going to be pretty good, depending on the composition of their team, right? Actually, this could be not that good, but it also could be really good. It's just a hit or miss depending on what your team you're fighting against. But that's going to be Cell right there. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Super Vegito versus Gohan. So this is the Super Vegito portion here. I like how they they didn't do like Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu or something. They just went right to Vegito and Gohan. I mean, it makes sense. This is, I guess, kind of the main fight, the main final fight. Not really, but I get why they did it. All right, so first, let's take a look at Vegito. So this is ABS 13, Super Vegito, just Super Saiyan Vegito here. So he's doing the Spirit Sword super attack. His passive, it says when he wins his own charge impact, it looks like he increases his own power and guard permanently by 2,000. And it looks like he also increases his own team's hero energy by 1. And this effect goes up if you win via a perfect charge impact. So just getting a permanently stacking power and guard and extra hero energy every single turn, assuming you win your charge impact, right? That's the condition. You have to actually win your charge impact for that to work. But it seems like honestly a pretty basic card, but he seems like he could be pretty good if your timing is good on those charge impacts. Next, we'll move on to Gohan here. Let's take a better look at his art. There he is. This is ABS 14. Majin Buu Evil is what they call him. And then I guess his form technically is, yeah, Ultimate Gohan Absorbed. Just as the regular Kamehameha super attack. His passive is during the power level phase. If during the round your team's hero energy was reduced, you actually steal power from all enemy attackers, and you steal power equal to the amount of hero energy the amount of hero energy that was reduced during the turn. So for example, if your enemy uses an effect that reduces your hero energy by 2, right, during the turn, you will steal 2,000 power from all enemy attackers because your energy was reduced by 2 for that turn. That's an interesting effect. So this is basically a counter to cards that lower your hero energy during like the beginning portions of each phase. Pretty specific, but if there's cards that come out that like really are targeting like that specific part of the game, then this guy would be really good to use against that. All right, so the final pairing here is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega Shenron. And you could obviously see that this is like when Gogeta's kick. It even has the attack in the card art. You can see that this is when he's kicking back the negative energy power ball. You can see the power ball right there. It's in the card art. This is really cool art for Gogeta. They always knock the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta arts out of the park in this game. It's pretty crazy. And then Omega is getting ready to launch the attack as well over here. Let's start with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then we'll end things off with Omega. So just a better close-up look of Gogeta's card. I think it does look pretty cool. ABS 15. Let's see. So obviously Gogeta GT Super Saiyan 4, his super attack is the 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, costing 9 hero energy. Hopefully he has some way of reducing that in his passive. It is a very long passive. Oh, this is all right. Let's see if we can decipher this here. So I'm not really sure what this first portion is because it says at the start of battle, he nullifies. Well, it's hard to see because it's so small. He nullifies the effects of all minus energy, which I guess is some kind of ability. I'm assuming this Omega Shenron has the minus energy effect, but he's going to nullify that. I haven't really kept up with the meta in a long time, so I'm not really 100% sure what that means, but we'll try and figure that out. Also, at the end of a turn, at the end of the power level phase that this guy is an attacker, he permanently increases the power and guard of all allied attackers by the amount of hero energy you have times 1,000. So basically, if you have 5 hero energy, right? Let's just say you have 5 hero energy. At the end of the power level phase where this guy is set as an attacker, he permanently increases power and guard of all attacking allies by 5,000, which is pretty good. I mean, it's a team-wide buff, which is not something you typically see too often for these characters. So that's pretty good. In addition, if there's allies who have a power stat of 100 or less, this effect will increase. And this is an effect that happens every turn. So this guy being like a supporting character that also is going to be strong himself, because remember, he is also buffing himself because he himself is an attacker. I feel like that could be pretty good. So this guy definitely seems really good. I think probably amongst the characters, amongst the cards that we've seen and gone through in this binder, this guy to me probably sticks out as being the best of them so far. Let's see what Omega's doing here. So here is Omega's art here on the card. ABS 16, the final card of the binder we're going to look at here. So this is, yeah, this is Omega Shenron. It looks like his, for some reason they like to write Shadow Dragon as his like status or form. It's interesting. The minus energy power ball is his super attack, costing 8 hero energy. His passive is at the start of battle, he actually, wow, he seals all enemy card action abilities and touch action abilities. That's pretty powerful. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. The second part of his passive is, but if your team's hold on. Okay, so it says, but if your team receives 2,000 damage or more during the turn, at the end of that turn, this effect will go away. So this really seems like it's going to be something that you aim to like make use of during turn 1 and 2, right? The ability to seal your enemy's touch action and card action abilities. In case you guys don't know what that is, this whole part up here is the card action ability / touch action ability. Also, the symbol right here is what that is. So he literally will seal like all those abilities that your enemy has, but the second you end up taking 2,000 or more damage during a turn, that will go away. So you either want to be really, really defensive with this guy and make your whole team built around not taking much damage during the first few turns, or just accept the fact that you're not going to have that ability active past like turn 2. So that is pretty much going to do it for this one. Again, this was the 11th anniversary binder set for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I've done at this point both the 10th anniversary and 11th anniversary binder openings. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but in terms of like a fresh unopened version of this binder, this is probably going for around, I think I saw a few going for like 24,000, 25,000 yen, which is, you know, going to be something like, you know, 200 to 210 bucks, I would say. So a pretty expensive binder, not as expensive as the 10th anniversary binder, but definitely I think got my money's worth out of this because of all the stuff that we got. The card case I think is pretty cool. We got 30 sleeves, we got a bunch of cards, definitely more cards than the 10th anniversary set, but the good thing with the 10th anniversary set is we got that CD with all the songs in it, so I'll make use of that in future videos. But let me know what you guys think about this binder set here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.